Hey, what's going on, guys and gals, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're going to be going over every single sniper change that happened in this update, and as well as that, we're going to be talking about a couple of my points that I made in the last sniping related video I made on Bad Business. So let's go ahead and start going into some of these changes here. Each and every sniper this update had a change in some shape or form, which is honestly pretty cool. Some of the changes were buffs, some of them were nerfs, but we're going to get into that right now. So the first change we're going to talk about is the hipfire accuracy adjustments to all the snipers. The ASR 50 now has a spread of 15, previously 12. The op spread is now 20, previously 25. DSR is 25, previously 15. Dragunov spread is now 7, previously 30. Model 1873 spread is now 7, previously 20. Model 700 spread is now 7, previously 13. Mosin spread is now 5, previously 10. SL7 is now 7, previously 25. SV98 is now 5, previously 10. And the Seiko TRG spread is now 5, previously 12. Now, I know a lot of you are just probably looking at this like, man, that's just a bunch of numbers. Like, what does that even mean? The only two snipers that in this update got a nerf with this change was the ASR 50 and the DSR 50. ASR 50 is like a slight nerf. It's not too different, but it's not really that bad at the same time. DSR 50 got a pretty substantial nerf when it comes to hip fire accuracy, but like I said, it's not really that bad. I honestly kind of understand why they did that with the DSR 50, but all the other snipers got a buff when it comes to, you know, the hip fire accuracy, which is really good because now the headhunter snipers are a bit better than what they used to be. And it can be a little too good at times. I'll flash up a little thing right here of Xylek going crazy. So as you can see, it's monstrous. Like, I don't even know how to feel about it. On one hand, I'm kind of glad that they got the hip fire buff, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't really know how this is going to play into effect. And now we're going to get into the ADS mobility nerfs, which the DSR has now a 10.5% decrease in ADS mobility. 1873 now has a 7% increase in ADS mobility. Model 700 7% increase as well. The Mosin has a 10.5% increase in ADS. This is also plus iron sniper boost, by the way, so if you have irons, you even get more. Same thing with the Seiko, 10.5, and the SV98 also got a 10.5 increase. So overall, pretty decent update when it comes to the snipers. Nothing really too major, but this right here is setting the foundation of the future of the snipers in this game. Like, I'm really excited to see what other changes get implemented. But the hip fire, man, I don't know how that's going to play into effect. Like, I honestly feel like it's going to be way too crazy on the hip fire for the headhunter snipers, but at the same time, they also need something good enough. Because, man, like, if I don't have hip fire accuracy on those things, I feel like I die 90% of the time. So, you know, it is helpful. Now, obviously, in this portion of the video, I want to go over some of my points that I made in my last sniping related video, because I had a couple people that completely agreed with me. I had a couple people that didn't agree with me at all, and I had a lot of people in the middle, which I'm actually really happy about. I'd rather have a lot more people be in the center rather than fully disagree or fully agree with me, because I think being in the middle plays fair to both sides, being, you know, people who use regular weapons like ARs, SMGs, all that stuff, and it also plays fairly against the sniper rifles as well. So I'm pretty happy that there was a lot more people in the middle rather than just far off like, nah, man, don't touch the snipers. Snipers are OP or something like that, because that's what I really thought a lot of, like, the majority of the community was going to say. But turns out a lot of people were in the middle, which is like really cool to see. So yeah, I want to go over some of my points and kind of just tackle it a little bit more in this video, because I feel like my last video, I was a little bit more upset. Now I'm a little more level-headed. So some of my points I don't fully agree with. I also want to go over the Rudev statement that was left on that video. If you haven't watched that video and didn't see Rudev's statement, I will leave a link in the description down below. You guys can go over to my video and go look at the statement for yourself. Now, first off, my biggest point in my video was that the hitboxes don't work properly, and they really don't. It's really weird how the hitboxes work. I don't know how they work. It's very odd. And the good thing is Rudev actually is looking into this situation actually quite frequently. I've had Ethan DM me a couple times exploring the hitboxes and stuff like that, which is really cool, and I hope he continues to do so, because it's always cool to interact with Ethan when it comes to the game, and, you know, playing a part into it is really dope. Rudev has actually said that they're going to be looking into the hitbox problem, and they want to make sure that it's actually good. So yeah, that's a W right there. And a lot of people actually agreed with me on that point, saying that the hitboxes were a little funky, not just on snipers, but a lot of the other weapons as well. So That's good. One of the things they said they wanted to tackle with this issue was they wanted to make the shoulder area an entire hitbox. I'm not too sure exactly how that's going to play into effect, because I don't know if the shoulder's meaning that whole upper piece, that whole arm, or if it's going to mean like a small piece of that. So I'll flash up like 2 images on screen right here. This is what I'm talking about. It could either be side A or side B. We don't know which one it's going to be yet, but I'm hoping it's going to be side A, because I don't want it to be too big, but I don't also want it to be too small. So I think that right there is just a happy medium. I'm so glad they're doing the shoulders, because dude, I have a clip here. I'm putting it on the screen right there. Look at that. I cannot believe I'm getting hit markers like that. Point blank range with the DSR 50 as well. This is what I was talking about with the inconsistencies of the hitboxes and stuff. Like some hitboxes will block things, and it's just not fun. So hopefully this fixes that issue. Another point I've made in my video was I kind of felt like that the game forces you to play with 1x optics rather than scopes on snipers. And I suggested making a whole scopes category, which Rudev actually said that they're interested in. It's something that they want to take a look at and maybe implement in the future. They're not too sure yet, but it's something that they want to explore. So that is also another W. But the whole 1x optic thing, I do not see them taking that out. However, I would like them to take it out on the snipers that do have one-shot capabilities, like the DSR, ASR 50, and the OP. Reason being on those weapons is because I feel like those weapons are going to be far too easy to use, especially with the improved hitboxes and stuff like that, if we have a red dot sight or something like that on them. I just don't want to see what that world will be like if we have red dots on those snipers. Another thing I said was I think the guns need more variety. I was like, you know, I want to see one-shot chest up on a lot of these snipers. I listed a couple, but I'm kind of taking back that point, because, you know, me saying that actually does kind of kill the variety, and that's something that Rudev also tackled in their statement. They said that introducing one-shot capabilities on all the snipers would effectively kill all variety, and that's something I never really thought about. Like I said, when I made this video at first, I was just angry. I was just really mad at the game, and I was just trying to just take it all out. Effectively, I do kind of agree with some of my points still in the video. Even though I was mad, I still kind of agree with some of my things, but I kind of over-exaggerated a lot of the things, man, because I was just extremely upset. Another thing I said in my video was I wanted them to add the stomach as a one-shot zone, and that's something that a lot of people were so against. But here's the thing, guys. That zone already exists. I'm not kidding. Someone came to my stream. I cannot remember your name for the life of me, man. I think your name was like B8 or something. I can't remember your name for the life of me, man. But, you know, I'll probably flash up an image on screen of what you said in my chat. So huge shout out to you for correcting me on this. But these hitboxes already exist. It's just something that we didn't really think existed because of the inconsistent hit markers that you can get on the snipers. And that's something that I found out on stream. I was wrong, and I'm correcting that mistake here. That already exists. We can one-shot stomach, we can one-shot chest, we just cannot one-shot shoulders. And sometimes the arms block the hitboxes in the way and stuff, so it's like this whole can of worms that, man, I don't know how Rudev's gonna fix it, but I hope they can. So a lot of you people that were coming after me saying that those hitboxes are something that you don't want to see, well, they're already in the game. So I don't know how you're going to feel about me saying that, but yeah, they're already in the game. And one last thing I wanted to say was I said that if we got, you know, the one-shot stomach up and stuff like that, those snipers should get lower movement speed, ADS speed, and lower hip fire accuracy and all that stuff. And also do that the same for a lot of other snipers, but that in itself would kill a lot of the uniqueness. Like, let's say the SV98, I mentioned that sniper should get one-shot chests, and that sniper would get lower movement speed, ADS speed, and lower hip fire accuracy due to the fact they would one-shot chest up. But the problem with that is that doing that would kill what the sniper is unique for, and that's being a movement speed sniper. And like I said, it's something I didn't really put too much thought behind. And as well as that, if you added the thing where you would lower the movement speed, ADS speed, hip fire accuracy on all of them, making them super slow, then you would have a camping problem in the game with the snipers that one-shot, especially something with like DSR that can one-shot from all different ranges. So this is just a follow-up video of me saying, you know, like I was wrong on these points, right on these points, all that good stuff. But overall, I can say this without a doubt, I haven't been this excited about Bad Business in a while. I am genuinely really excited to see where the game's direction is going to be headed. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm looking forward to the World War II Weapon Pass. That is something I didn't think I would be saying because I just saw snipers as kind of like a lost cause in the game. But you know, like having Ethan like reach out to me, telling me about all these changes he wants to do, making a statement on my channel, and overall just get the community talking about it as well, has made such an impact, not just on the sniping side, but on just the game as well. And I'm just excited. I don't know what else to say other than that. I'm just really, really excited. But yeah, anyways, guys and gals, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to smack a like on it. It lets me know that you all do enjoy and do want more content like this. And I will talk to all you beautiful, beautiful people on the next one. Later. Peace.